Okay, welcome back to KC's Beer Room. I'm KC, and this is the Big Beer Show. So, coming up on tonight's show, we've got a new release from Carlton United Breweries, their flagship beer, VB. They've come back with a mid strength beer to try to counteract against the Great Northern, who are owned by the same parent company, uh, Asahi. Owns them both. But they've come out again with their mid-strength beer. They've had a mid-strength beer before. Uh, it was the VB Gold, which I talked about last week. Came out in about 2007. By 2009, it was finished up. But you could still get it, apparently, up until 2020. I've also read in certain bottle shops, but I ain't seen it for a long time. So that's what we're going to be trying tonight. I'm KC. And this is the Big Mid-Strength Beer Show.
Yeah. Yeah, step into KC's where the vibe is live. Craft beer flowing, yeah, we thrive. Ales and lagers got styles galore. Every sip's a journey, always wanting more. The center hops hit you as you walk in. A flavor explosion where the fun begins. Chilling with the crew, laughter fills the air. In this beer room, there's magic everywhere. KC's Beer Room, home for the connoisseur. Smells like beer, but it's so much more. Crafted with passion. Every drop's a gem. In this hobby paradise, I'm right at home. Amen. KC's Beer Room, home for the connoisseur. Smells like beer, but it's so much more. Crafted with passion. Every drop's a gem. In this hobby paradise, I'm right at home. Amen. From IPAs to stouts, every glass of delight. The bartender's pouring. Everything feels right. I'll be the judge, sip it slow, take a taste. In the amber glow, there's no time to waste. Talking about flavors, we're getting real deep.
So, before we get into it, I'm just going to take you outside and I'm going to show you what's going on next door. Things that fucking get up your goat. So, come on, let's go. We'll go outside and we'll have a look and I'll show you and then we'll come back and try these beers. Okay, so excuse the mess, but I'm going to take you out the back here. I'm just going to have a look at what's gone on next door. My long grass, it's been that wet, haven't been able to mow it, but you go to sleep, you wake up, and the next thing, you've got this in your backyard. Well, it's not in my backyard, it's next door's, but this trailer trash, there it is. They're going to be moving in, looking straight over in my backyard, so I won't be able to sunbake out here nude anymore because of the trailer park built next door. Right, so I guess why people do this helps them pay off their mortgage quicker, but not in my backyard. So anyway, let's get back to the beer. Right, so there you go. You go to sleep, you wake up, and the next thing you know, you've got trailer park next door to you. It's just not on, but anyway, did you see the guy? That was his son, the owner's son, I think. He was in there. I didn't know he was over there. He probably heard everything I said. But who cares? I'm KC and I do what I want. So, like I said, we're going to be trying the mid strength, but we're also going to put it against the original, the VB, the For a Hard Earned Thirst. It's the working man's beer. Tooheys, the sportsman's beer. Mike Whitney, diving in, get that run. Whatever else they did, sailing, NRL. But VB, if you're pulling a plough or milking a cow, matter of fact, I've got it now. It's the working man's beer. This is a West End. I'm still got one left, so I'm drinking that as well. So, shall we crack one open? This is new. It is a new release. The official launch is on March the 8th, which is in 2 days' time. The time of recording is now the 6th of March. It's 31 degrees. It's 10 to 5, and it's as humid as all shit. It must be 120% humidity out here in the beer room. So don't mind me if I'm sweating. Right, we'll crack one open. Oh, geez. Oh, that's tight. There we go. Use a bit of muscle, son. Use a bit of muscle. There's the ice. There you go. Let's just bring it out so you can see what's going on there. There she is. The VB mid-strength, 3.5% in a 375 mil. Where's the beer goggles? Is it a 375 miller? Yeah, it's got to be. It's got to be. And we'll crack open the original. Oh, geez, it's lost its head quick. So what's the original? That's about 4.7, is it? Or 4.9? I'll put these figures up because, you know me, I'm useless. And the writing is so hard to read. So let's just bring them around so you can actually see them up close and nice, the difference. That's the bottle is the mid-strength, obviously, and that's the original. Right, so you couldn't get a 6-pack of cans because they're only coming in the 30 blocks at the moment. They can't break them up. So we got the 6-pack of bottles, and I bought this one just to compare it. Repeat myself. So that's lost its head pretty quickly. Not really happy with that. The original can seems to be holding it. So right hand, mid-strength, left hand, full strength. There they are, side by side. Which one's looking better? I would say the full strength is. It's holding its head. It's got a bit less carbonation. The mid-strength there is got a lot of carbonation but no head. They look pretty similar in colour, exactly the same, that light straw colour. Let's go back to the bar and have a snifferoonie of the old snatcheroonie. Right, let's get into it. Smells like beer. Not much else. Not much aromas coming out of that. If anything, a very faint grain smell. The original. Oh, a stronger grain smell, a stronger beer smell. Smells better. So did I mention that the official launch day is Sunday? Yes, I did. So what's left? That's the snatch. How about we get it down the hatch? Get rid of the beer goggles. Oh, we'll tell you the price after we've had the first sipperoonie. Tastes like beer. It's got that Pride of Ringwood hop taste to it. They're probably using Australian malts, as we are in Australia here. Not too bad. Let's go the original, because I reckon the original is going to have a bit more taste happening to it. Well, as you could see when you had a look at them, the carbonation was less on the original, which you can actually taste that when you're drinking it. It feels a little bit smoother to drink. It's not as carbonated. And it's got a bit more flavour, a bit more of that original, you know, that VB wet, cardboardy taste that we all love. Well, let's go back to the 3.5. Yeah. It's got a bit more carbonation, ticks the throat a bit more. Look, they're almost identical. If anything, The mid-strength, I'd say they've just watered it down a bit. They've just watered down this to make this. Because they taste exactly the same, except this just tastes a bit more watery. And it's not even holding the head. So I don't even know if that's because of the glass. It shouldn't be. Yep, watery. Ooh. The original is smooth but rough. Smooth but rough exactly at the same time. Is that possible? I don't know. You go and ask Blot. To me, they're very similar. Of course they will be. They're both VBs. If you're driving, I guess that mid-strength is the go because it's one standard drink. So you can judge your drinks better. But if you really want to have a man's beer, get the original. That just tastes like they've just added a bit of water to it. And I would rather drink the original than the mid-strength. But, Cyclone. But that's up to you. Whatever your taste buds like. And I know the good thing is they've sort of kept it the same. Just put the label there. It's in white. So the gold, I don't know if people would go out and say, oh, I've got to drink a VB gold. But they might go out and buy this because it looks like a VB and doesn't look any different, which I think is what Great Northern have done. They have the Super Crisp is the 3.5 and the original is the full strength, and the cans of bottles look pretty similar. I think one has a red outline somewhere and maybe the other one has a bluish outline, or I could be talking shit. I don't know. But anyway, here's the prices. If you want 30 cans in the block, it's $66. If you want 24 bottles, that's $57. And if you want a 6-pack, it's $20. And I think that's a rip-off. There's no way that should be $57 because it's 3.5%. So what's a normal VB carton? About the same, I'd say. So, yeah, price-wise, not good. But anyway, I'm glad I could bring this to you so you don't have to drink the mid-strength VB. Maybe you want to, maybe you don't. But anyway, I'm bringing it to you. It's big, it's cold, it's mid. And what's this one? For a hard-earned thirst. So thanks again for joining me. Summer's officially ended. But until those leaves turn yellow, orange, or brown, it's still summer here in Australia. So thanks for joining me once again. And until next time, you all get there. You get a VB mid-strength up ya or get one India. Until next time, you send it. Not much difference. Not much difference at all. So I reckon you would enjoy them. Right.